It's the same crappy comics you see on Chelsea lately.
Yeah.
You know, those guys are making a lot of money, but they all suck.
Why do you say that you hate Chelsea Handler? You made a reference earlier.
No, I can't. Why?
Well, yeah. Why do you
it's
hate
in my
her?
book. There's a chapter in my book called Typhoid Bobby, which is a takeoff on, I don't know if you know who Typhoid Mary was. Typhoid Mary was a nurse back in the, 20s or 30s, who never had typhoid, but she was a carrier and gave it to hundreds of people, the disease typhoid. So I have given fame to a lot of people. A lot of people have opened up for me. I'm Typhoid Bobby. Chelsea Handler opened up for me about 7-8 years ago. A horrendous comedian.
She was terrible.
Terrible. But she, you know what? If you sleep with the guy who runs the E! Network and you have enough vodka, you know, you get yourself a show on E! And it took off from there.
Yeah, the comics, that's how she basically got that show. She was banging the guy who ran the
I
network.
hear that. I don't know, because I banged the same guy and I got nowhere. I'm not resentful of her because she's successful. I'm resentful because, first of all, I hate the show. I don't like shows where, you know, the queen bitch. Anytime a comedian gets out of line, she slaps him on the wrist and goes, okay, now it's your turn to be funny. Now you try to top each other. Now it's your turn, Joe Coy. Now it's your turn, faceless fat bitch. Now it's your turn. And all these comics sit there trying to top each other. And then Chelsea knocks them down and shuts them up so she can be funny by all the crap that real talented people write for her. When she got her show, everybody said to me, Bobby, you should go on the Chelsea Handler show because comedians are packing places. And a few of the comedians are good. A lot of them suck. They have 10 or 15 minutes of material, which they're trying to stretch out to 45 minutes, and they're selling out clubs because people love Chelsea Handler. Okay, when I tried to get on, and I didn't want to do it, I didn't want to be on a little panel with 3 comics going, hey, let's let the queen, hey, let me come up with a little joke, something topical. I just didn't want to be seen. I don't like that whole thing of comics competing in that whole arena. When I tried to get on, the producer said, we'll never put Bobby Slayton on the show. He'll try to take over. And I said, well, yeah, because the show sucks. I mean, I didn't say that. I didn't say that then. But no, it's like when I do your radio show, you let me talk because you're a professional broadcaster. People wouldn't know it, but you are. But you are. And you get it. If somebody has something funny to say, or at least let them go. If you had a Bobby Slayton on the show, let Bobby Slayton talk. And if you don't think I was funny, then don't have me back. Or try to shut me up or try to be funnier. You have to know how to work with a guest. You know that. You know what kind of questions to ask. Chelsea Handler wouldn't have me on because I tried to take over the show. Now, I don't know if that came from her or if it came from one of her writers. It came from the producer. But I would think Chelsea Handler would have a handle on everybody that's on that. She would know. They would go to her. Hey, you want this guy on the show? You want that guy on the show? You wouldn't think she'd be that shielded where she wouldn't know. I think that
so you took that as an affront. That as a personal. You took that personally, and you go, screw you.
Because I was really nice to her when she opened up for me. I could have been sweeter to her. And if you didn't have me on because your show has on, you know, Bill Maher and David Letterman, people that are really great, but she puts crap on that show. I'm as good. I'm pretty crappy in my own right. I could be on that show. I'm as good as any of those a-hole comics she has on.